Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Hot Wheels Ultimate Racing. 16 Angels is the car of the day. Whoops. The handbrake is not the boost. Oh hey Metacog. Oh, Metacog's being aggressive. Is that Slingshot's companion in front of me? I'm not so sure. Why do some of these cars make these noises? It's amazing. Maybe it's an emulator glitch or something, I don't know. This is a very fast car! I only made that jump, I think, because I actually bounced off of something. Jeez, though, this is a much more beefy car now with these stats. Part of it might be because of the actual natural stats it starts out with. I didn't pay attention to those, but based off the upgrades at least, the better turbo, among, I think, a couple other things. This is pretty crazy. What was that behind me? It's hard to get a good look at these guys when I'm passing them. Regardless, I think the robots and humans have been kind of neck and neck lately. I think we've basically been alternating between robots and humans winning things lately, I think. From the perspective of... not bad. From the perspective of human versus robots competition. So I don't want to forget about that, of course. That's the big thing that's going on here. That's why we're all here. Ow. I guess I tapped that or something. Whatever. There's plenty of boost to have elsewhere anyways. This is a really generous course in terms of getting you boost. As long as you're not doing anything ridiculous with those. There you go. With those crushers. It bugs me for some reason how in the speedometer they always try to make the nitro meter look like a nitro canister. And they tend, I think, to fail on that pretty hard. Oh, we do have better tires now, too. No, that might be why I couldn't drift earlier, actually, to some degree. Because I had horrible tires. So now I might have more grip while I'm drifting. Whenever I drift. Maybe. Not completely sure. Maybe you could bounce off that in a bad way and then lose all your... well, bounce off that and then just land back in the second pit. I'm kind of concerned about that. Maybe you just stick to the ground regardless. I'm not sure. But yeah, the handling on this is pretty nice now. I'm liking this car. With its new upgrades. Not that I know it was like before. Maybe it just naturally has good handling and whatnot. I'm not sure. So is that two members of the Golden Tetrad that have been represented so far? Well, yeah, because Swoopy Doo I've already played as. I kept thinking to myself, I'm probably not going to play as Formulator because I'm playing as Swoopy Doo, and Swoopy Doo is not really a priority for me to play as. It's probably faster to do that. But I already played as Swoopy Doo anyways, so never mind. Anyways. Indeed. Yeah, we've seen here before. Is that Drifting Around Storm on my right? I think it is. Rigger motor. And, Grease Lightning. Go away. Oh, no, that's not Grease Lightning anymore, that's Track 2. Oops. Grease Lightning here. Is that in front? Oh, you got it the wrong way. I don't know who that one is. I don't recognize that one at all. Oh, hey. Didn't face any issues with that, that's nice. No rocks messing me up. Oh, the rocks over here. Just trying to get past the rocks. I'm somehow in first. Probably because I have way better stats than everyone. I'm not being especially wise, I don't think, with regards to which cars I'm playing as a win. Because right now I'm making this part of the game way too easy for myself by using a really good car. For something that's... for challenges available at the beginning of the game. Thank you. At least at this point in the game, what you consider to be a really good car. And I might later make the mistake of using a less favorable car later on. Of course, you always upgrade the cars with stuff anyway, so I don't know how much that matters. I don't know if the cars you get are actually progressively better or not in their own right. Or if it's just the upgrades that make the cars better in particular. I did mention earlier that I feel like, at least out of the cars that you start with, they turn out to be very different. A lot of them are just kind of the same thing. With the exception of Danny's car for some reason, with its brakes. Ow. Well, I mean, it didn't slow me down that much or anything. It just landed right on my head. Being a little bit more liberal with boosting right now. If I can be decent about getting boost off of that rolling wheel, flaming wheel, I probably won't have to worry too much about being extremely prudent with my boost. It's not extremely prudent. Use some boost on jumps like that one at least. If I can every single time go through the wheel, that is. So if I do stuff like this. Pretty sure with the slow motion I probably can without much issue, because you have a ton of control in the air in this game. I like how there actually supports keeping this track up when it's upside down. It's nice. Because that's not necessarily a detail that would be included. We've seen games in the past that don't mind just having inexplicably floating tracks pretty much. Yeah, there we go. Using their handbrake in small amounts on cars like this one with better handling is how you do it, I guess. Yeah, because now it's actually usable. I guess I just couldn't use a handbrake before because the car's handling wasn't good enough, so it just slid right into the wall. But it had less handling. Thank you for the reminder, game. It's weird how the position marker only shows every now and then. It just kind of flashes. And it doesn't update in real time. It only updates when it flashes or something like that. Seems like. I feel like I know this track really well now. Accidentally hitting that invisible wall. That's one thing that worries me a bit when I take really, really wide arcs on those jumps. I know they're invisible walls, but I don't know where they are, so I run the risk of accidentally hitting them. I don't see much reason not to just boost through this part. Okay, there apparently some invisible walls there too, which is very, very kind of the game. Figured I'd actually have to try not to fall off the ledge there. Whatever. So I don't really know what's an elimination about this. I'm guessing every lap some people get eliminated or something, but it's not like one driver gets eliminated every so often or every lap or anything. How many racers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we have 8 racers or so? And do 3 racers get eliminated on each lap or something? I'm not sure. That one looks very race cammy actually. It looks very catapulty. But we already have a car for race cam, so yeah. We'll think about it whenever you really have to later. Okay, my shadow is right under my car. What's happening there? This game. Was that always the case? Do I always have a shadow right under my car, even when I'm in the air? That looks really wrong. Again, that could be an emulator issue on anything else. Ah, I have to go on the opposite side of the fish, not the same side. There we go. Shit, I'm getting so much speed, I'm actually getting the airtime off of some of these little bumps. Alright. Get going. Make use of this right away. There we go. So does Nitro increase your top speed or not? I don't feel like it does. Thing is, some speedometers are digital, some are analog, so it's a little hard to tell with this car. Oh. Mag spike, why not? Okay. Not too bad. This is definitely a longer track than some of the others. But it should be fine. Just run it like we did before, and everything should be okay. So is my shadow? Yep, my shadow's just rendering it underneath me. That's really bothering me. Oh, careful there. Okay. Here we go. I'm not using so much for anything else here anyways, so. Now, I guess the idea is you use, I was trying to use slow motion and it would not activate, interesting. So I guess the idea is you use slow motion for avoiding these mines. Probably. I keep asking myself, how are you supposed to avoid those mines when you're flying at them at however many hundreds of kilometers per hour? The way you do it is using slow motion, which I have been oftentimes refusing to use. Yeah, 16 Angels shows why they're one of the 4 canonical Storm Trek Challenge champions, evidently. Come on now. Apparently taking the left route is not the best idea though. You don't get that much, at least I didn't get much turbo from passing those mines. Mostly because I hit them. But even if I didn't hit them, I think I've only gotten 30% boost from that. Whereas I can get 40 from passing the fish instead. So all I have to do for those is just stay on the right side of the track. By that I mean the correct side of the track. In this case, the left side. Maybe not. Depends how fast you're going, I guess. Okay, yeah, those ones both jumped really soon. A lot sooner than I thought they would for some reason. Whatever the case. We're about done here. Alright. And just use the last of that. You don't need it. Except to recover from doing dumb things like that. I was kind of wondering if that'd be the case, but whatever. Those last turns really messed me up. 740 kilometers per hour, look at you. 16 Angels. Putting those 16 cylinders to work. Symbolic. That one's muscle tone. No doubt. Seriously, that just looks like muscle tone to me. Okay, in that case, we'll color up muscle tone and then we'll call it a day for this episode. It does feel like I should be making progress a bit faster in this game than I am, but everything just takes a while to do. I'm not bored of this game yet or anything like that, most definitely not. I just seem to feel like I don't get as much stuff done each episode as I'd like to. Or recording session as a whole for that matter. Okay though. I still want to play as... I guess next I'll play as Grease Lightning. Grease Lightning again for that matter, I guess it is. But still. Some of these cars... Here we go. So these are the cars I guess you unlock by doing the arcade stuff. I don't know how they... Again, I should probably look at the stats and see how these cars match up against the other ones. This one doesn't look... I mean, its raw stats don't look like anything special. It seems like most cars really only vary once you start changing their components. Which I'm fine with. If it means any car is viable at any point in the game, then all the better. Oh geez, what were the colors on this one? Whoa. I'll go with this one though. It's closest to our muscle tone colors. It's not quite our muscle tone colors, but whatever. Most tones sported a new... Oh! That's weird. Why does only this one have the stripe? Was this the one I was seeing earlier that had the stripe on it? It also looks like a Ford GT40. And red neon, yeah. I guess muscle tones sport a new look for the new season of Storm Trek Challenge. Or at least for this tournament that is made possible by Storm Trek Challenge in any case. It's not really a Storm Trek Challenge tournament itself, I suppose not. But still on their tracks in any case. And with this, that'll be it for this episode. Let's play Hot Wheels Ultimate Racing as well. I see you next time in the next episode when we try out Grease Lightning. And give them a shot at another set of races. I mean, so far, we're just going back and forth between the Roids and the Organics. And everyone seems pretty evenly matched. Nobody really seems to have choked yet in any meaningful capacity, to put it one way. But in any case, I don't really know what to call this. This is supposed to be track T, except the thing is, like, it doesn't have any colors that look appropriate for it. Yeah. So I would probably look pretty much exactly the same if I try to make it look like track T for that matter. Okay. So Blastus is the one that'll be, I guess. Yeah, 3 out of 5 handling, that's nice. Top speed 600 kilometers per hour. I managed to break that somehow. Acceleration is actually pretty good too, with the new stats gave it, of course. Curious if this one has higher acceleration or top speed or anything, though its shape would make me expect that it would. I wish you could see how these change their stats too. Like, it's mostly obvious what effect it would have in general, but you can't see the actual numeric effects on their stats here. This game could really benefit from showing you more information in more places, even though everything on the whole is nice. Whatever the case, so what are the stats like now, out of curiosity? And that'll be it for this episode. Let's play Hot Wheels Ultimate Racing, or Extreme Racing, both kind of, apparently. I can say both correctly right now. Huh. Are the brakes? How do the brakes compare? 98.4. Huh, slightly better brakes, but otherwise it's basically the same car. The 16 Angels. Huh. Anyways. See you next time, everyone.